So this is my iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is the 1 terabyte in the deep blue. And this is my iPhone 14 Pro in the midnight. And I'm going to transfer the two phones. So I want to just document me transferring everything and just see how easy it really is. Now I want to say a couple things. This one has the digital SIM card, not the physical, but that's going to be an option when we're transferring. Should be super simple. Now this one has a lightning port. This one has the USB Type-C. So if you don't have all your stuff off of it, I would suggest getting an adapter like this, and then you plug it in to an external hard drive, and you can take off all your videos and everything with this adapter. So it makes it super simple to get everything off of your phone. So that's what I did. I have everything on this hard drive. That way, if something goes wrong, I have all my pictures and stuff backed up, because the iCloud storage, it's too expensive to expand. I'm not doing it. So I've made sure both these phones are charged, or pretty close to it, 93. This one doesn't have the battery bar, but it's been charging for a while. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer everything over. So we're gonna just go through the prompts and just make it as easy as possible. Now I'm going to block out, everything that would be technically my information, when that comes up. And here we go. Unlock to continue. So we're going to continue through the screen. So this is the first pop-up, and it's saying setting up another device. Unlock to continue. Okay. Now it's synced up. Now it wants me to copy this orb with this camera. So I'm going to put it over it and copy that. Okay, now it says getting ready. It says to hold them near each other. So it's picked up my Apple ID, and it's saying set it up for me. Go ahead. So now it's asking for the phone's passcode, so I'm gonna enter that. You can see this came up and it's saying transfer from phone or set up later, but we want to do it from the phone. That's what I've been told. So that's gonna be the easiest. So transfer, yes, we want to transfer number. Confirm you're transferring from iPhone Pro, and that is the current number. That's correct. And so it's saying to confirm, we got to double click. It's saying that once you've transferred your phone number to this phone, the eSIM on this phone will no longer work. All right, so it's come to this screen. It says the cellular setup is complete. So I'm guessing that means the eSIM is over. I do want to say I've updated the software on this one before I did this process. So this one is up to date. So now it's saying to update, and we want to update it now. It's probably going to ask for all kinds of agreements and everything else. Agree. It's downloading the update, and it says you're ready. When you're ready, come back to get the iPhone ready for trading or sold giveaway. Done. Okay, so it seems like it's done. So this phone now says SOS, and this one has bars. So is this phone set up? That took way faster than a lot of people online. So I'm definitely interested in if it transferred all my apps and all that stuff. All right, so that didn't take too long, a little bit less than the time it said it would, but it's verifying the update. But I really don't think it transferred everything. It looks like it's going through a restart. All right, so just restarted. For some reason, it came back to this page, but it is showing the eSIM is there. So it's saying appearance, text size, continue, set up from another phone, set up without another device. No, we want to do it with this. The PIN code again. So it's asking for it again. Oh, I think it's asking for the new one. And so, okay, we're going through the whole process one more time. All right, so after I scan that orb again, it's asking if it's me. Set it up for me. Old iPhone passcode. Now it's transferring the number. Okay, so it's doing it over again. So I'm repeating the same process from earlier, but now it's over here. So yes, transfer phone number. It's already transferred. I don't know what's going on. It's still trying to transfer the number. It says unable to transfer number. Wow, okay. Because it's already here. So why would it can't transfer it. Okay, so it seems like it had to update, and then now it's going through the new process. So I'm gonna have to do the face thing, which you put your face in it and you look around in a circle. I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, I did the face scan. I don't use with the mask, so we're gonna keep going. It's set up. Transfer data. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so for some reason that first setup, it went through it again, as you saw, but there was no number in this phone, which is okay because it was already here. And so now it's sending everything. I'm gonna agree. And so it's logging in. Okay, and now all the apps are popping up. So it must be transferring and signing into all the apps on my phone, because it should take every icon and transfer it over to this phone. And man, so that default screen that it turns off, the default keeps turning it off, so I have to keep tapping the phone. This one seems to be okay. All right, so it says make this your new phone for all of these. Yep, that's all my settings and stuff, and I want this to be, or I can customize it, but I'm going to continue. Location services, yes, I want to do that, because if I do find my iPhone, I want to find this one, not this one. Stolen device, yep, I want to keep that on just in case. Needs my face, there we go. Okay, so it was trying to transfer everything from my wallet, and now it's saying Apple Intelligence. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. Notifications and summaries. Let's just do all of them. I can always go back in and edit this in the settings, but I'm going to just change it now. Turn on priority notifications. Light press to adjust. I'm going to turn that on and we'll mess with it later. That's the button on the side, and that's for the camera to control it and everything. Continue. Visual intelligence. So this is really cool. If you're taking a picture of something, it'll bring up all the information about it. So we want that. Action button. Let's go ahead and customize it real quick. Silent mode. That's perfect. So we can put it on all these different things. Camera, visual intelligence, flashlight, voice memo. All right, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, translate. So if you traveling, you can put it in translate mode. I want it to be the silent button, so we're going to continue with that. All right, so now it's on to Siri. Press continue. So we press this button, hold it down to talk to Siri. You can also type to Siri, which is really cool. So it's just going through all the settings, but all of this can be changed in the settings later, which I guess I'll have to make another video later and get all that together. So now it's transferring all the data. So it finally did a time estimation, and it says 3 hours. So we're down to about a minute, and it's been an hour. So it went from 3 hours to 1 hour, minute remaining. And if you notice, I have my fan on. So when I decided to charge it, because I saw the battery was dropping pretty fast, I picked it up and it was real hot. And I don't know if the 14s, if that's an issue, but it got real hot transferring that data. So I got my little fan on it. It cooled it down, so it's not really hot anymore. I could actually turn this off. The 17 isn't hot at all. So like you can't even feel it, and it's been doing the same process as this one. All right, it says transfer complete. All right, so now it's asking if we want to reset the phone, but I don't, not yet. So not now. I'm going to keep all my apps and everything on here. So it's still signed in. I can still use it, which this phone is going to be used to still to take photos and stuff just for the time being, and it will be a backup. So there's a few apps on here I still use, and games and stuff I'm going to leave on it. But from my main phone, you can see it's restarting, and we'll see if everything is loaded properly. Let's go ahead and open it up, and it took the picture that I had on the other phone and it put it on as the background. So it's asking for my passcode because it's the first time turning it on. All right, so it says restore completed, and apps continue downloading in the background. So I guess it's just going to continue to download in the background and sign into everything. This is really cool. So this is some new settings. I'll go through all this later, and go into the in-depth settings and stuff in the phone. So go ahead and get started. Now it's downloading everything, all the different apps that I use. It's finishing all that process. So that was a pretty simple process. I just wanted to show how easy it was to go from iPhone 14 to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and just document my process. So I don't know everything about this phone. I don't know all the history of iPhones and all that stuff, but I just wanted to make it very simple, show my process, show what happened while I did, while I uploaded the phone or transferred the phone, because this one gave me a lot of trouble whenever I was transferring to that one. But it looks like everything works, and I'll have to do a follow-up for the best settings to change and what settings that I'm going to change, and go through once it's all together. So I'm going to have to kind of go through it, and I'll probably make a follow-up video on that. But again, just want to show the process and what it took for me to do it. So I'm not a Apple genius. I don't know all the facts and figures like a lot of the people out there. Just wanted to show how that process went for me and if it went through all the way without any issues.